I want to first start out saying that I thought they had many successes on a Saturday afternoon at NXT Stand and Deliver. Really big show for them getting to be in, LA at crypto.com center arena, whatever they call that. I just got so used to calling it the Staples Center that I really no idea what it is, but I know it's crypto.com, and that's, being in Los Angeles for NXT, that's a really big deal. First time doing stand and deliver outside of the performance center doing, so that was really big. It was their second big show since COVID, being the first one in Charlotte, Spectrum Center, which I was at, which was awesome. And they even got me on a few things. Like, I didn't see the index thing happening, at all, just because, the way they've booked Indy has been so, roller coaster, like up and down, or maybe like roads in Pennsylvania. Can't say that about roads here in North Carolina because they're really, really flat unless you're going over a bridge to go to the beach or something. Then you get some nice inclines, but thought they did a lot right. Again, they got me. Felt bad for Tiffany Stratton. They completely missed her. And I know I normally don't say anything, nice about her. I just don't like the character, the sound of her voice. I don't think her ring gear flatters. I just don't like it. It hurts my head. Have they tried to improve it? Yes. Does it hurt my head? Most definitely. But did I feel bad for splatting like that? No one helped break that fall? Yeah, because that absolutely sucks. Hopefully, you know, hopefully she's okay, or at least as okay as you can be after that. But overall, I definitely think it delivered. And that has me looking forward to a lot of the things going forward, to what they're going to do, because they did drop a bunch of stuff. So, bunch of stuff to talk about. Try to do as quick as humanly possible. Get some words at the end. You guys can comment anywhere and tell me where I screwed up or what you think, because I put them all over the place. Again, Facebook page is the name, same as the name of the show here. Twitter's Wrestling Ski. You can find the show on the Anchor/Spotify for podcasters, whatever the link says now. Find there, and you can leave voice messages, but find to let me know what you think. And here we go. Pre-show. Chase U and Tyler Bate defeated the Schism for control of Chase U. It all, and in all actuality, it ended the way, we all expected it to, because what would, Andre Chase's whole thing be? What would Thea Hale, that whole thing, Duke Hudson's at least being useful in some way, just because they've tried so many things with them. So, it's a thing they have there. The Tyler Bate thing, I was hoping they're going to win mostly just for him because of how talented he is and what he does. I thought that'd be, kind of a shoot sandwich to drop the ball on that. And all in all, I mean, the Schism winning and all that makes zero sense. They're not going to add a fifth member to that. And I just don't see what it would do to turn Chase U and have their whole gimmick be gone, turn into that. It just didn't make any sense. So the outcome didn't surprise me. Hopefully it didn't surprise that many people. I mean, actually, hopefully it did surprise a bunch of people, because that's the whole point of it. But, it was a good match still. Thea Hale looked good, did some stuff. Duke Hudson faking them out, pretending to turn. That was a nice little touch they threw in there at the end, but we all knew what was going to happen. In the end, it was on the pre-show, so God knows if anyone even had it on yet, because I know a lot of people don't watch the pre-shows, because who wants to listen to the talk for, ad nauseum, just to show us all the highlights that we already saw, unless you're one of the people that doesn't get to watch NXT live because you have a life or you don't want to hurt your head. So you're catching up on all there. But the right people won, and hopefully it's done between, Schism and Chase U, and they can carry on, with other things and finally be done with that. Indy Hartwell defeated Roxanne Perez, Zoe Stark, Tiffany Stratton, Lyra Valkyria, and Gigi Dolan to become the new NXT Women's Champion. Like I said, they got me. I didn't see that one coming. Not gonna lie, not even gonna, no, what's the point? I did not see that one coming. They won on that one. That was a really nice touch at the end of it all. Gigi looked good. The ring gear there, I thought that looked a lot better than, the one for Stand and Deliver, with, like, that was just too many colors, too much stuff going on there. So, she had the most, out there, special, I guess I should say, ring gear out of the match, which is why I bring it up. Roxanne, normal stuff really well. She was wrestling, Tiffany in her normal stuff, Lara in her normal stuff, Zoe in her normal stuff, like Indy in her normal stuff. So I'm just saying it because, how I feel about her. Right, that it was good to see, or have an outfit that looked human. Because again, that one at Charlotte, there was way too much just bright weirdness going on. I didn't really feel it. So, and you didn't see too many, especially, WrestleMania weekend gears, which you do see, people on the main roster do more. They add things to it to do stuff, entrances and all that. So that one stood out. JC Jane back, cost Gigi, the championship. Good way to carry on that story because we all knew it wasn't over, So hopefully it doesn't go forever between the two of them. But, her coming back, while it was a moment, I mean, I'd like to see it done to move on to other things. So hopefully it gets done sooner or later, but it made sense. And then having Dexter, show up to carry Indy up the ladder was a good moment for the heart. I was a fan of Index. I've always been a Dexter guy just because that character's, there's not another one. At least not anywhere in their universe, as they're the ones that coined WWE Universe, when not another one inside their whole entire thing. So it was good to see that be the story, even though I was quietly, because she was working, right out there. I was quietly yelling that no matter what in that moment, you're not falling down the ladder 2 steps up. Like adrenaline will throw your ass up that ladder. So quietly yelled that, but it was really good moment. It was really great to see. One of the best moments of the weekend. Then we got to see them all together later after Johnny's match. And, I just liked it. Again, I thought the way they had Vince do the whole Index thing when, he fired, Dexter and all that, I hated it. I thought it was so cheap, so garbage. So it was nice to see this moment happen. That's the biggest thing for me. Again, get this out to more people so we can see the comments. I honestly didn't see it coming, which made it even better because I not a snowflake's chance. If you guys watch the pre-show, if you haven't, go back. You can listen to what I had to say. Not a snowflake's chance that I thought she was going to win. I didn't think Gigi was there yet. Didn't see Indy just because, again, roller coaster of booking up and down. Zoe, I think, is going up to the main roster. Just look at her performance in the Royal Rumble over a half hour compared to what Roxanne did. So I didn't think she was winning because of that. Lyra, no. I just didn't see, Indy being the one to do it. So very good. I enjoy those things. Like I enjoy the moments where you're sitting there going, well, goddamn. That does not happen a lot when, the WWE of any sort is involved. So that was good to see. Gallus defeated the Creed brothers and the family, aka Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo, to remain the NXT Tag Team Champions. Brutus totally missed that drop kick, at least from my angle when I was looking at it, when they were all outside. But, it was still a decent looking spot even with that. Again, I could have been wrong. But having Mark Coffey make his return to help Gallus retain, to complete that thing, that was a good way to bring him back. It made sense. The Creeds, again, I said, see them on the main roster at some point. They have to, especially Julius, they have the talent to be able to do it. I just hope that this doesn't lead to Pretty Deadly being right back in it because it just hurt my head. I'm sorry. I'm never going to like them. Hate me all the hell you want. Now, when I say that, I do respect the hell out of them for doing that, pulling that off, and being so into the characters and doing it, but doesn't mean it doesn't hurt my head. And it's not because of it, it's just because it's dumb. Sorry. The Yes Boys thing, it just hurts my head. Talented in the ring, and they pull it off very well. So a lot of respect to that. Kind of like when I was on Twitter, whoever it was mentioned Lash Legend, but I don't like it. I hate it. Like it's just too in your face and over the top. Just the attitude and all that, and damn Lashes. Sorry, I've never been a fan, but I respect what she could do athletically and all of that and everything she's putting into it. You can respect it, still hate it. So hopefully it doesn't lead to them, but I don't really know what's going to happen. Cora Jade got a video package, so guessing she'll be back sooner than later because we really haven't even seen, we haven't seen her, a video package here and there, but I think she'll be back soon. Maybe her and, Braun off, enjoying life now that he lost. And again, it was timing for that. We will get to that. Wes Lee successfully defended the NXT North America Championship by defeating Dragon Lee, Ilya Dragunov, JD McDonough, and Axiom. And as I said on the pre-show, as I said on Twitter, that everywhere it was going to steal the show. Absolutely did. Just like he did with Dijak in Charlotte Spectrum Center Vengeance Day absolutely stole this Wes Lee thing. It's working out really well because, again, I was even on there to go find it. Said it on Twitter, said it on a show, said everything. I hope that they use him properly after they had to fire, his tag team partner because of everything. After they did fire him, let's go and say they didn't. They had to. They did it. They released him. I like, how are they going to do it? And they're doing it well, in my opinion. So roll that in your pipe and smoke it. I enjoyed getting to see Dragon Lee in action. Finally live right there after hearing his name and seeing highlights and little clips of stuff all over social media and stuff all the time. That was cool to see. Ilya Dragunov, JD, obviously still not done. And I love it when they're in the ring together, but it'd be great to see them move on and work with other people because we all know what Ilya can do. And JD, but it doesn't look like that's going to be over anytime soon from the way they were doing it. The Spanish fly from JD to Dragon Lee landing, something I hope to never see again because that landing was just awkward. That wasn't good. And West continues reign again. Stole the show. And open challenges and doing all this, like all the people that were in there. Axiom looked good. JD looked good. Ilya looked good. Dragon Lee looked good in his debut. Like everyone looked good. And I just like what Wes has proven, how good he is. He could talk, he could do all that. He has the charisma, and he can wrestle with anyone, whether it's people. No offense to Ilya or JD, they're not the biggest guys in the world, nowhere near. But he also had matches to Dijak. It looked good, like so, and like what he's proving and what they're putting together in his matches don't miss. That's the key. No matter what you feel, the kid hasn't been missing, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. So I look forward to see what they're going to do next going forward. Now, if those guys are finally out of the equation, I don't think that they are. Honestly, I'm pretty sure you guys can agree with me on that. I don't think they're done with each other. We can hope, but if they are done, what person does he feud with now that we haven't seen him, have a bunch of matches with and feud with already? That's the most curious thing for me, and I look forward to it. Johnny Gargano defeat Grayson Waller in the unsanctioned match. That was a good storytelling. The whole thing to bring it full circle from his last night when we were, oh man, are we actually never gonna see him again? Because he didn't have a contract after that, and all of that. That was nice to see Candice get involved. We all knew she was going to after the beating on the front lawn. They did that whole thing, breaking a kendo stick off on him. That was nice, but good back and forth, good fake finishes, good storytelling, and Johnny got to close that out. And again, Johnny needed it, especially with everything going on in the main roster and how poorly he's been booked. And Grayson can carry on doing exactly what he's doing and losing, and it won't hurt him. So, perfect ending to all of that. Isla Dawn and Alba Fire defeated Fallon Henley and Kiana James to become the new NXT Women's Tag Team Champs. God bless, Isla's backside. That was all over the place. I didn't have high expectations. I know that, that's sad because I know Alba can wrestle. I mean, look at herself as Kaylee Ray as the NXT, UK Women's Champion, all the work she did before this whole repackaging. We know what they could do, but we knew it was going to be dominated by the stupid with Fallon and Kiana and trying to get her bag to cheat and yada, yada, yada. And there was all the stupid. So hopefully this means, we're finally getting closer to the ending of all that. It's really the best thing we got. And at least Alba finally has the title now, just for all the times where, she didn't get it. Even if it is the women's tag, it's a championship, and she has more than earned it with everything she's done, the repackaging, all that. So good to see that. Another video package for Nikita Lyons. Not complaining. Hopefully she comes back because I do like her. Regardless of what she looks like, just throwing kicks around, all this stuff. You don't see like any of that really down there, shall I say, in the women's division all the time. So, it's just different regardless of what she looks like. And her character, it is different. So I want to see it come back just to bring, another level to the women's division. Carmelo Hayes finished the story, become the new NXT champion by defeating Braun Breaker. I will say that it was a good story built up to it. It was nice to see, Braun literally pass the torch over to Carmelo is the right time. We all knew it was going to happen. I'm just going to say it sucked to see how many times they, Trick got involved and they threw him out. We all know that he's an integral part of the Mello character, but when you do it that much every match, then they throw you out, the ref goes down, they come back and you get involved again, like all of that, it takes away from how good Carmelo is, in my opinion. Takes away from the matches just because he's always right there getting involved. Could just be me. Otherwise, minus him coming back down and doing it, I wanted to see him get thrown out and then a clean finish afterwards, just because, with everything them showing their respect and all that throughout, would have been good to see the torch get passed properly. But Carmelo's the right guy. It's the right time. What else could Braun prove? And now this opens up all the things I can go down the road for people for Carmelo to feud with, which is fantastic. And I was going to complain about that because the kid could talk. He got it in the ring. He has the look. Now we just got to see how long of a reign they throw together for him for the NXT Championship. And again, it was time. If not then, when? And we've said that with Roman a bunch of times. But if it wasn't then, I didn't see it happening. But now that Braun lost, maybe him and Cora do one more thing before he goes on, to the main roster and goes on the road, a lot more. And see where they go from it. But I'm excited for the future. See what Indy can do, see what Gallus can do, see what Waller spins into because of all this, and really see what Carmelo Hayes and all the stuff they go with there, and Wes Lee. Those two are the big ones, Wes Lee and Carmelo Hayes, who they can feud with going forward. Comment who you'd like to see somewhere again. Find the damn links. I share them all over God's Creation Wrestling Ski on Twitter, Wrestling with Jesse Rosinski on Facebook. They go on, the YouTube channel, Wrestling with Jesse Rosinski, BitChute, Cloud Hub. I throw them all over the place as much as I can. You can comment on the YouTube channel on the video itself. Just find it and let me know who you would love to see them work with, because there's a lot of good possibilities. But definitely thought they delivered. I'm bad for not liking the things I did, like Trick being involved every 9 seconds. Sue me. Granted, you have nothing to sue me for, but not sorry. I just think that, it makes sense to a point, but then, they seem to cross the line a few times, how many times he has to get involved, which to me, after this much, it takes away from how good he is, in my opinion. Again, don't care. Hopefully Tiff's back is functioning better, because that drop sucked and no one tried to catch her. Hopefully we get the shit with Fallon, Kiana, Brooks, Jensen, all of that done sooner than later, because I've been over it. I've never liked it. Sorry. Just hurts my damn head. Then I have to keep seeing him in that stupid haircut, and it hurts my brain. Hate me if you want, but it hurts my damn brain. Damn. Glad West retained. Again, stole the show again. Looking forward to what they do next. The era of him has begun. It was the right timing. And what else were they going to do? And now we get to see when Braun debuts, how they use him on the main roster. Especially now as it seems Vince is officially back. But don't forget, thank you for watching. Available on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify for Podcaster / Anchor, whichever it's under now. On the links. Amazon Music, Google Podcast days later, Good Pods, iHeartRadio, Audible, Rumble, Cloud Hub, BitChute. It's all over the place, so find it wherever you are. Support the show through the Anchor / Spotify for Podcasters. You can go on the link. You can donate there. It helps out immensely for trademarks and stuff. Check out the rest of everything that I did and the WrestleMania shows that are coming. Share the hell out of it to get those numbers going, and it's growing. And until we meet again, guys, enjoy the wrestling. Bye.